Hello children, today we are going to discuss about Olympiad assignment. In this, let us check the first question. The first question is, two wires made of same material have their electrical resistance in the ratio 1:4. Yes, if the lengths are in the ratio 1:2, then the ratio of their masses is dash. So what is the given data? They have given us the ratio of electrical resistance. That is, let us assume one is R1 and another one is R2. R1 is to R2 is given as 1:4. What about their lengths? Let us assume them as L1 is to L2, which came out to be 2. But what they are asking us? They are asking us about the mass. So is there any relation between the length, mass? Initially they are talking about a wire. For a wire, a mass is completely depending on its area. What is the total area? For example, if I consider any infinitesimal part, the mass of that wire is depending on the area, surface area, into the length. So the mass is predefined as simply area into length. Now we already know that if the length increases, what about resistance? Resistance also increases because R is directly proportional to L, and R is inversely proportional to area. Resistance is directly proportional to length and is inversely proportional to area. Now what can we do? We'll try to sum up all of them. I'll try to sum up everything. We'll try to solve it. So I can write R1 upon R2 equals L1 upon L2 equal mass, which is simply inversely proportional. So I'll write A2 upon A1. I hope I am very clear. Now if you substitute the values L1 and L2, R1 and R2. R1 and R2 is given by 1/4. L1 and L2 is given as 1/2. So I get A2 by A1 as 2. If you send here 2 and this gets cancelled out. Finally, I'll be left with 1 upon 2. I'll get A1 is to A2 as 2:1. So this is areas. But what is mass? Mass is area into length. So 2 into 1. So finally I will be getting M1 is to M2 as M1 into M2 as A1, which is 2 into L. How much is the first length? 1, which is again, what about M2? M2 is A2 into L2. A2 has came out to be 1 into 2. Again they both gets cancelled out. Finally I will be left with 1:1. So the correct option is 1. Okay. Now we'll go to second question. We'll try to read the data carefully. So the two wires of same materials having lengths 6 cm and 10 cm and radii 0.5 mm and 1.5 mm. The ratio of their resistance is So first of all, here there is a confusion in units. What we need to do, we have to unclear all the units, try to convert everything into SI or CGS, whatever you like. So here what I am doing, I try to convert everything into MKs or SI units. So 6 centimeters can be written as 1 centimeter is 10 power 2 meter. So 6 centimeters can be written as 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meters. So what is the 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2? There are two wires. So one wire, let us assume this as L1. L1 is 6 centimeter into 10 to the power of minus 2. Similarly, what about L2? L2 is 10 centimeter. So which is 10 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Then radii, it is given in millimeter. R1 is simply 0.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter because it's millimeter. Similarly, R2 is 1.5 into 1.5 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. So this is overall we have this given data. Now from this what we need to find? We need to find the ratio of their resistances. What is the formula of resistance? R equals rho into L by A. I hope all of you agree. So this is a basic formula. Resistance is resistivity into length upon area. Now this area, whose area? Area of the wire. A wire is like cylindrical shape. So from that, if I consider any again infinitesimally smallest part, it's like a circular. So that's why here this area is a cross-sectional area, and the cross-sectional area is circle in shape. Wire key, if you try to find one of the faces of the wire, it is a circular shape. So here I can modify this like rho into L by pi r square. So this is the formula for relation between the resistance as well as R. Now what they have given us two. I'll try to compare both of them similar to the previous problem. That is R1 upon R2 is R1 upon R2 is how much? Rho is same because they two wires of same material. As it is the same material, the resistivity won't change. Resistivity is same. So rho into length. What is the length? 6. 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2 upon L2. Sorry, area. Area is how much? Area is simply pi into R1 square. In this case, pi into R1 square by, I'll write here, which is L2. Rho is same for both. Rho into L2, which is 10 into 10 power minus 2 upon pi into again pi into R2 square. Sorry, R2 square. So I'll write the formula, you can calculate neatly. R1 upon R2 is simply nothing but L1 rho into L1 by pi into R1 square by rho into L2 upon pi into R2 square. Rho and rho gets cancelled. If you do the cross multiplication, you will be left with L1 by pi into R1 square into, sorry, pi and pi also got cancelled out. So R1 square in like this, pi is not there. L1 by R1 square into R2 square upon L2. Substitute these values carefully. Do the basic mathematical calculations. You will get the answer as 22 upon 5. So now let's go to the third question. So what they have given us? Again they are asking about masses. See, there is a direct relation between the resistances and masses. Let me tell you what is that relation. R1, see, look at this relation. R1 is to R2 is to R3 is simply nothing but length square upon mass. I am repeating, resistance is directly proportional to length square upon mass. This is the direct relation. So it gives you L1 square upon M1 is to L2 square upon M2 is to L3 square upon M2. That's it. It's very simple now. Apply the given data in the question. What is the given data? Masses of the three wires are in the ratio 1:3:5 and their lengths are in the ratio 5:3:1. So masses and lengths. Length is in the ratio 5. So which is 5 square upon 1 square is to, again, L1 it's not square, I think it's a cube. Now L2 square, which is 3 square upon 3 square is to 5 square. What is the third one? 1 is to 5. So 5 square upon, just a second, it's a small, this is no squares here, because L square upon M1, L square upon M2 and L square upon M3. So 5 square upon M3 is simply 5. Simple. Do the calculation part, you will be left with 125 is to 15 is to 1. I hope you understood this problem. Now we'll go to the last question, today's last question. That is, the resistance of the wire is 10 ohm. How much is the resistance of the wire? R, they have given us as 10 ohm. The resistance of the wire whose length is, now they are considering two different wires of same material. So initially the resistance of the wire whose length is twice. So initial length, let us assume this is the original length. The another wire length is twice. So it is simply 2 into L. Next, what about the radius of the wire? So initial radius is, let us assume R. The new radius is half of it. So we will write it as R upon 2, which is, let us give this as initial origin. Next one as R dash upon 2, due to out of the clarity. Now what they are asking you to find the resistance of the wire. So find the new resistance of the wire. So initially we know R is simply rho into L upon A. This is the original resistance formula. Now we have to compare this with this. So resistivity will be same because they are considering the same material, but what are changing? The length as well as area. What is the length in this case? Length is simply 2 into L dash upon, what about area? So here they have given us R. Anyways, we know that cross-sectional area of the wire is a circle and the area of the circle is pi into R square. So here we will simply write pi into R square. In the place of R, what we need to write? R dash upon 2 whole square. That's it. Now if you do and compare both of them, like R1 upon R2. R1 upon R2 comes out to be rho into 2 into L dash. Sorry, this is the original one. Just a second. This is R1. So directly we will write R into L upon A. R into L upon pi into R square by, again resistivity is same, but here lengths are changing. What are the new lengths? Which is 2 into, this is resistivity, 2 into L by pi into R by 2 whole square. Resistivity gets cancelled, pi and pi gets cancelled. We know they have given us already 10 ohm in the place of R. Substitute this 10 in this place. Do the basic calculation again. You will be left with 80 ohms. The new resistance will be 80 ohms. I hope you have understood this problem. Thank you.